Hey everybody, it's Carrie Bojarski and we are here, and Sheila Murray. We are here with our first team huddle call for this training group, and this is all about like pages. And what's going to happen here is we're going to share with you and show you exactly how to get your like page going step by step. I'm actually going to create a fake one on Facebook and then just delete it whenever I'm done. So you guys have your name that you guys brainstormed from your Monday post and your PicMonkey Facebook cover photo all set. So you're going to be able to have your like page up, your cover photo up, and you're going to be able to have a name for it. So it's going to be something you're going to be able to share. And we're going to go a step further in this training. Last time we didn't do this on the Monday night call, but we're going to show you how you can make your link for your like page specialized. It could be the same as the name of your like page. So like for mine, it's facebook.com/successwithcarrie, and it can be something easy. It doesn't have to be the letters and the numbers. We can show you how to do that as well so that you guys have it done. I know people tried to figure it out last time and they kind of struggled, but it's really easy in the edit section for the page, so I figure we'll just go over that at the same time. So before we get started though, if you guys can unmute yourself, because you guys probably don't know each other. So it's nice to introduce yourself and say, hey, this is who I am and why you became a coach and one thing that you're looking forward to in this training. Mike, you're smiling, so we're going to start with you. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay.
My name is Mike. I am an admissions advisor for Ohio University, so I recruit high school students to come. Very young field, and I like it, so that's good. Got started with Beachbody in December. In January I did Insanity, and it was great. And then I did the 21-day fix and just finished round 1 about 4 days ago, and became a coach just to try and help others, you know, kind of do their own journey in fitness and healthy lifestyle. Excited about this training just to build my business more and see how I can impact the most people. So
awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Amanda, you're next, girlfriend. I know you're on mute, but you and your babes can chat.
Hi, my name's Amanda. I got started with Beachbody with Sheila Murray, and I've been trying to get into it over the past couple years, and then finally, you know, she got me started into wanting to be a coach, and I am interested in making the money, but I'm also interested in helping people, and that's what I really want to do. And I've been working on myself for the past almost 4 weeks now, and I've dropped 12 pounds, and so I'm starting to create my story to share with other people in hopes that they would have the same experiences that I do. And of course, life has gotten in the way with a 2-year-old and an almost 8-month-old, so a little bit chaotic, but I'm really trying. So
Awesome. And girlfriend, you're not just creating your story. You already have a story.
It's my journey.
You already have a story. You just said your life is chaotic, yet you managed to lose 12 pounds. Do you know how many women would love to be in your shoes right now? Right?
Yes, I do.
That's kind of a big deal. You're a big deal right now. So you have to think of that too. It's so easy for us to think that our stories aren't that big of a deal because we're not at our goal yet. But what you've done so far, it's fantastic. So many people would struggle. You've got 2 kiddos. Your life is chaotic. You feel like you've started and stopped probably so many, giving yourself so many excuses. But you managed to lose 12 pounds. You've got to share that because people need to know. People are going to say, how did you do that? Because I tried and I gained 5, you know, and I have 2 kids. How did you lose 12, you know? So that's something to be shared, girlfriend. I just have the holy chills for you. That's a big deal. You already have a story.
Yeah, and I actually bought a size 16 today when I bought a size 18 a month ago. So, I'm pretty pumped. So I'm just gonna keep trucking and, you know, making my journey and sharing it with other people in hopes that, you know, they'll start to follow suit and want to do what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. And as you tell people, I'm this crazy busy mom, and this is what my life is typically like, and I lost 12 pounds in a pant size. And tell them how it made you feel, just like you shared with us, and that's your job. That is it. That is it. You work on you, you share it. And then other people that are stuck go, oh my gosh, how did you do that? Or people look at Mike and go, what? That was what was it, 5 pounds or 3 pounds? I can't remember. One was inches, one was
3 inches, 5 pounds. But
either way. I was like, that looks like way more than 5 pounds, right? It was nuts. You chiseled everywhere. So such a neat thing to watch journeys. So, and you guys see Sarita just jumped on. You guys have probably seen her on the team page a lot. Would you like to introduce yourself, Sarita? You're on mute, honey. Oh, maybe she needs to be muted. Do you want to unmute, or are you good? Okay.
Hopefully they'll hush up for a second. What am I saying?
You're going to introduce yourself.
I'm Sarita.
Okay, let me expand. Just share with them why you decided to join Beachbody and what's one thing you're hoping to get out of this training.
Well, I got introduced to Beachbody by Sheila. I found her on a garage sale site, and I was looking for a workout program because I quit smoking and I gained weight. And then I had issues with breathing, and I couldn't breathe one time, and it scared the crap out of me. So I got Insanity from her. Got it 3 weeks into the Insanity. It was too hard. I got discouraged. But the thing that ultimately got me was the photos at my dad's funeral. I didn't even recognize myself. I'd gotten so big. So like it had me down, but I figured, I told myself, this is it. This is, what you have to do. So that's when I got the challenge pack and became a coach with Sheila, and I got the 21-day fix. I lost 22.8 pounds and 9.8 pounds, 22.8 inches. And we just started our second round on last Monday. So yeah, this Monday. Was it this Monday?
Yeah, just a couple days ago.
I'm sorry, I went back to work. I've been working 12-hour days. I don't even know what day it is.
Yep.
So hopefully, I'll lose more. I know I will. My struggle is the meal prepping. I was really, really good at it on the first round, but for some reason, this round I can't seem to like grasp it. I mean, I don't stray too far from what I'm supposed to eat. It's just a matter of I always try to eye it, trying to be in a hurry. So I need to stick with my containers and then, go from there. What else am I supposed to say?
Good. You're good.
Okay.
So maybe one thing you want to get from this training?
Oh, I need to find my friggin' niche. I have no clue what it is, and I'm like all over the place.
So I'm really like the branding.
Huh?
You really like the branding from yesterday then?
I didn't even get to look at it. I tried to listen. I just finally got onto the webinar from the other group today. It kicked me off earlier.
That'll help you for sure. That'll help you for sure. It's all about branding and how to figure out what your niche is. Okay?
But I don't know what. That's my problem. Like I can't pick the pieces and. But Sheila's hooking me up with some links and stuff, and I'm strolling through there, and I'll figure it out.
Well, and maybe when you go through the exercise, click on the link to the blog post that we share. There's an exercise that's there for you that might be beneficial and helpful. Even when you're writing about who are you? You're going to be your ideal customer because you're looking for people who are like you, who are struggling like you were. People who maybe want to quit smoking but fear the weight gain. So you have tools that you can help them put in place so that they don't end up doing what you did that has made your life a little bit harder right now. It's doable and you're killing it, but it's hard to take it off, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. When I couldn't breathe, I decided to quit smoking. It's been over 2 years, but I gained over 75 pounds. So that was my major
Yeah.
kicker. And I had lost 73 pounds before that, so I gained that plus more back.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to get it together.
Yep.
One day at a time.
You're doing awesome. Thank you, Sarita. Sheila, do you want to share a little bit about you with everyone? Because not everybody's sponsored by Sheila Murray.
Right?
I am.
I'm just excited to see my people on a call for once. Like, I'm like, oh, hallelujah. Sarita, look what I found today.
All I see is Stephanie's face. I got my calendar.
I found it. I found it.
Will you hold on to it? Because once I get skinnier, I'll try it again.
Gotcha. All right. Well, for those that don't know me, which would be Mike and sort of Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie's face. My goodness.
What's up? She just had surgery this week.
Yeah.
Stephanie, are you hiding in your car? I am in my car, yes. We can't hear you.
She's in her car, she said.
I knew it.
That's awesome. All right. Well, I've been a coach since December 22nd of 2010. I've been all over the place since I started. Like, and I tell everybody this. Like, I never sugarcoat why I started Beachbody. Like, I saw the potential for the money, and I said, sign me up. And you know, as soon as Carrie told me I didn't have to go out and do like parties at people's houses and beg for shows and you know and beg people to buy stuff, I signed me up. And so I've been a coach for 4.5 years, but you know, and I was like extremely gung-ho about it when I first started. Like I always tell people, like, I threw up Beachbody on everybody. I posted like 50 times a day. It's a wonder I even have any Facebook friends left. And then like I got to Emerald, and then I went to Diamond, and then I lost my Diamond within 2 weeks. And I never lost my passion for Beachbody, but I got complacent with it, I guess I want to say, is like I was just content with being an Emerald coach and not being a leader. And that's honestly what I think the thing that scares me the most about Beachbody is just being a leader, because like now that I have all these people and then they message me for help, I'm like, oh crap, I don't know. Like, so I mean I do know, but I don't know. Like, it's hard to explain sometimes, and I mean, I'm different than everybody else, so I mean, it's hard to explain stuff sometimes. So being a leader is really difficult for me, and I'm still struggling with it, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But you know, for me, for this training, it's just really nice to finally see people from my team on the training. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. And it's not about me. It's about you guys. And it's, you know, it's I get so upset when I look at like my team and see how many people are on it, and all the people who are, they told me they wanted to be business builders, and then they don't, and then they don't share, and they don't try to help other people. And it's so frustrating, because like I want it for you, and I know you want it, but I can't do it for you. So thank you guys for being on the training, because this is where you're going to learn things that is not in the back office of the Beachbody coach training. Like Carrie and I, you know, sat down for several meetings and, you know, brainstormed on what was missing in our team and what we felt we could help people with outside of what Beachbody offers. And like Beachbody doesn't teach you how to make like pages. Jake and Marley are busy.
Well, Dan's coming home, so they're like, "Arr!" I'm like, okay. And they're
but, you know, so like Carrie and I, you know, we're going to teach you guys how to do like pages, and we're going to try to help you do your brand and figure out your niche market. And it's not easy, and I've been doing this for what, 2 months now, and I'm still struggling with getting mine exactly where I want it. And you know, we teach you how to invite. I still struggle with inviting. It's a daunting task sometimes, but if you keep your goal in mind, it gets a little easier. And of course, the blog, when we get to the end of the 4 weeks, I'm still working on mine. I'm still getting it where I want it. It's not perfect, but it's, everybody doesn't actually teach you how to make a blog. They go over the 3 vital behaviors and a few other things, but so Carrie and I took it to another level, hopefully, and we're hoping that helps everybody, grow.
This is the most super fantastic training any team ever had before. Just know that.
Okay, yeah.
It really is. Okay, Stephanie, are you on speaker, honey, or can you introduce yourself to the group?
Can we delay it for like a couple more minutes?
Sure. You do your thing.
Okay,
I'll go.
I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving. I thought you were sitting in the car, like hiding from your family. That's what I thought. And I only say that because many times I've locked myself in the bathroom to do a call, right?
I'm almost home though, so as soon as I get home, I can introduce myself.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
So I'm going to share just a teeny tiny bit with you guys about why I joined Beachbody. It was not for the business. I wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. I really, this is my favorite topic, had a difficult time pooping, and my digestion was really, really bad. So basically I would eat something and my stomach would get really rock hard, and I went to specialists, had an endoscopy done to try to find the reason and the source of it, and nobody could help me. So I decided to try a holistic nutritionist in Erie, and little did I know, this person wasn't really certified. They just went to a weekend seminar. So every time I went back to her, she would test my body and say, oh, you don't need those anymore that you just bought. You now need these supplements. And I was spending between $400 and $600 on holistic supplementation that was supposed to help me, but didn't. So when I heard what Shakeology could do, I thought, okay, I could save up for this, because we really didn't have extra at that point then. I could save up for this, and if it works, was my thought, it's going to save us a ton of money. So I tried it, and at the time, the only cleanse available was something coaches came up with, was the Shakeology 3-day cleanse that you'd use with just your Shakeology and then a salad and some green tea and fruit. So I decided when I first got it, I needed to do that to just get it in me and get things moving. 3 days later, I was down 7.5 pounds, and I was hooked, totally hooked. And just from sharing with people what it did for me and how I saw relief and felt relief, they were like, how did you find something? Because they knew the struggle. They knew the struggle. And my first month, I made $56.17, and I thought, I didn't even try. So there was this voice in my head that said, what would happen if you tried? I'm like, I don't know. What would happen? So fast forward 5 years later, I became a coach April 3rd of 2010 only for the discount. And I made it very clear to my coach, Hillary Kelly, I wanted nothing to do with the business, so please don't talk to me about it. Okay? That was me. And now it blows my mind that, like, I still think to myself, little old me, nobody special. I was always that person who saw other people that did home businesses and were amazingly successful, were earning trips, were really making a go of it, and I always really wanted to be one of those people. I envied those people, but I really just felt like I didn't come from the right family to have that kind of success, that it just wasn't in the cards for me because I just wasn't lucky. And I always wanted that, and then so when I think about Beachbody, there was just something in me that just, it told me, like, this is it. Like, this is it. And I just kept going. I made a ton of mistakes. I vomited like Sheila over a lot of people. But I find that people are really forgiving. And when you do that, you can clean up your mess. People are very forgiving. But just know that the main part of what you do is sharing your journey, sharing your life, sharing your healthy lifestyle, sharing the lifestyle you want to have. Because if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know that you have a possible solution for them either. So sharing you is going to be the biggest thing that you can do for your business. And it's not about trying to figure out the right way to post and share, which, by the way, coming Friday, which is tomorrow, we're going to have a really awesome 45-minute webinar for you to listen to and watch about how to share on social media, and it gives you exactly what you need to do, kind of like a little formula, so that you know how you have direction on how to share your story. Because sometimes we can look at it and go, well, and think our story's not very special. Like Mike, maybe you think, I've always been kind of fit, so, maybe I don't really have anything to share for people that maybe have more weight to lose, right? So maybe you're struggling thinking you don't have a story. Totally normal. Whereas Amanda, you were thinking you didn't have a story already. You guys both have stories, and then where you don't have something to share, you share somebody else's story. So Mike, you could share the story about Amanda, because my fellow coach, she's a crazy busy mom. She's got a child who's 8 months old, a child who's 2. She managed in the last month to lose 12 pounds in a whole entire pant size. Even though she lacks time, maybe she's lacking sleep, whatever it is. So if this is you and you're struggling too, let's talk, because there is a solution. So you guys can share other people's stories. Or say you're a new coach and you're like, but I don't have a story yet. That's okay. We have a system in how you can share just from the very first part of getting your new Beachbody package. And you can share these things all over the place. Mostly on we're gonna do like pages, and yes, you are gonna start to share some things on your Facebook personal page, because that's where people know you and see you, and Facebook is allowing people to see it because there's more people going there. Now, as you start your like page, it's gonna feel like it's taking a while, but Facebook has these algorithms that decide, how many people see your post. So we're going to share with you exactly how to do that. Now, does everybody near their computer and have their Facebook page up? Okay. So I am going to actually screen share.
Carrie, let's go back to Stephanie before you screen share.
Oh, is she ready?
I think so.
Stephanie, do you want to introduce yourself, hon?
Hi, I'm Stephanie Moore,
There you go.
and I joined Beachbody to lose weight. I have sleep apnea, and that was the main reason why it was my eye opener to lose weight. I had an episode one night to where I couldn't wake up, and my daughter happened to be there to witness it, and she actually had looked over and seen me struggling to wake up, and she reached over and she was shaking me, and it was real emotional that night, and that was my eye opener to where this time I really need to lose weight, and I really need to keep it off this time, because before now I was losing weight, gaining it, losing it again, and gaining it, just the whole cycle of losing and gaining. And I just wanted to do it for myself, not only for myself, but for my family and for my kids. So that's why I joined Beachbody.
Awesome. Well, we're glad you're here, girl.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad I'm here too.
And you, when we talk about stories, like, even though you're starting, you have a story. You had a scary episode that caused you to take action. There's other people out there who have sleep apnea, who are using the CPAP or not using it, and they should be using it, right?
Yeah.
So you sharing your story with people might urge people to do something a little bit more proactive than to just think that their life has to be consumed with that CPAP over their face every single night. 'Cause it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. They can do things to take charge of that. So thanks, girl. Everybody, that was Stephanie. So I'm going to do screen share, and I'm going to let you guys see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to go over, I shut down my Facebook. See, I'm so good when I'm on a call. I try to shut things down so I don't hear the beeps, and I'm like, shoot, I'm a creature of habit. Second. All right. So the easiest way, and I want to say, gosh, I haven't done this since last month. No, I didn't. It was 2 months ago because Sheila did the call last month. So basically for pages, if you go to your home page, click on your home page first, and we're going to look on the left side. This is the easiest way I find to make groups and to make like pages as well. You guys all there? And if you can unmute yourself if you don't have any kind, I can't see you when I have the screen share, so the reason why I ask is because I really don't know. I can't see a thumbs up or anything. So if you can unmute yourself and just say, you know, if you need me to wait, pause, go forward, I kind of need that affirmation from you. Do you see where I'm at here where it says create page?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are going to click on that. All right? And then once you get here, you have 6 options. So you could easily say, well, what the heck do I pick on? You guys are going to be a public figure. Okay. And then you're going to go down and hit public figure again. And then this is where you're going to write in the name of your like page. The name that you chose. Now, if you chose one but you're not really sure if you want to keep it, you can change it before you have 100 likes. Okay? So if you're not really sure but you think you're on a path, then go ahead and put it in. Okay? Last time I had a headband on, so I did the Bootylicious Headband Brigade as my like page. So I need to think of something else for my name. I'm just going to call it, is this our team name? Team Life Changers. And then click Get Started. It's actually super simple, but it can be very confusing going, which one do I do? What do I do? Now, this is a great thing where you're telling people about what your page is about. This is basically who are you and what are you going to be sharing here. Okay? And you only have 155 characters, so it's going to be short and to the point. Amanda, you could throw it in there. Crazy busy mom, just lost 12 pounds in one pant size, you know, something like that. So people get a flash of what it is that your page is about, and then they're going to like it based on being like you. Okay? Mike,
Is this where you put your brand?
I'm sorry, what?
Is this where you kind of put your brand, like what you are, the type of people you're trying to attract?
Pretty much, but it's nice to share a little bit about you here because people will stay because of the person. You know what I mean? So, Sarita, you could put something about the fact that you quit smoking. You know, no, I don't know how you would put that. Like, quit smoke, 2 years smoke-free or something like that. 2 years smoke-free, gained, you know, 70-some pounds, and I'm on my way to losing it or something. Or gained 70-some pounds, lost such and such so far. Like, you want to give people an idea of who you are and a little bit about your story because people will connect with you based on the result part. I find that the most helpful. Sheila, what do you prefer to put there in that section?
I just changed mine, so I'm looking it up. Give me a second.
Okay. In my mind, I'm like, I don't even know what mine says anymore. But I want to say it says something about mom of one lost 75 pounds, something like that.
That was my next question. If you already have one, how do you change it?
We'll go to that. You have an edit section.
Yeah, you go back to the About page and then click Edit. I know I just changed mine because I don't remember what I put before, but you want to put something about, you want to put something that's going to, because that's what shows, like when somebody, like if you're doing, if you're trying to promote your page to get people to like it, which we'll get to that later on down the road, you don't need to do it right now, but that's what shows up in your ad is what's in your About. So you want to make sure your About is catchy, but explains who you are and what your page is about. So that's why it's important to know what your brand and your niche is. That way you can try and put in 155 characters.
Right.
Mine now says, crap, where did it go? I think mine says my journey to heal my leaky gut and kick Hashimoto's to the curb or something like that. That way people know that I'm on a journey to heal and to get rid of an autoimmune disease. And I did put Hashimoto's in there because that's who I'm trying to target more, so that I want to be more targeted towards people with Hashimoto's because that's what I know, instead of just anybody that has an autoimmune disease, even though, I mean, I'll help them, but I don't know about all of them. I only know about Hashimoto's.
So in here, so Sarita, you're kind of feeling stuck on not knowing your niche. Don't worry about it. Tell people about Sarita in here. Tell people about you, because this is going to be about your journey, and then you can change it at any time.
Okay.
So, and then of course your website. You guys know this could be your beachbodycoach.com site. What I recommend is once you kind of have an idea what you want your like page to be like, because it will be a process. You might decide next week to change the name because of whatever reason. But usually, at least for all my business centers, I created what's called a forward. So my like page is facebook.com/successwithcarrie, but my site that I'm promoting right now is successwithcarrie.com, and that leads to my Beachbody Coach site of my second business center. Now my husband's also a coach, and I run that, so his site is called bojarskifitness.com because it's something that we do together, so his and my name are on his Beachbody Coach site. But it shortens it, it keeps it simple, it's something for people to read or remember. Now he doesn't have a like page, I don't worry about that, but just to let you guys know that you can create a forward. They're about $12 for the year, but you can find a coupon code, and it usually brings it down to $8 and change. And I personally use GoDaddy.com because they have 24-hour customer service, and they're awesome. So if I need a forward, I would buy it, but then I would call them and ask them to walk me through how to connect it to the site that I need to have it connected to, because I'm not technical, and they're awesome about it. So they walk you right through it, and they say it takes about 24 hours for it to really make the connection, but a lot of times it's instantaneous. So instead of you giving out your site that's beachbodycoach.com/your username, you could be throwing something out like smokinghotmom.com or whatever. You know what I mean? Something that is, makes sense for you. Now I have to type something in here because it won't let me move on. Hey.
My about says my journey to heal my leaky gut and thyroid with real food and fitness. So I didn't even say Hashimoto's, but Hashimoto's is actually on my cover photo, so I have it covered. But I did want to, I think that's why I changed it, is because I wanted people to know that I was doing it with food and fitness and not medication. Because I don't want to attract people who are like, ooh, I got to go to the doctor and get my meds, because that's not what I'm doing. So that's why I just changed it last night, so that's why I didn't know what it was.
Awesome. So, okay, so is everybody done with that section?
Yes.
Thank you. I love communication. Okay, so this is where you can upload a picture from your website. Now this picture here is your profile picture, which is going to be a headshot of you. What I want to caution you of is don't ever have a picture of a Beachbody program or Beachbody logo as your profile picture, because people want to know who's running this page. People want to know who's this story about. And people will connect to you because of you. So you want a nice headshot. Yep, it can totally be the same headshot as you have on your Facebook personal page. It can be the same profile picture you put on your Team Beachbody site. It doesn't have to be different. It can totally be the same. So this is where you can upload it from your computer. Okay, upload it from wherever you have it. I'm going to hit skip because I don't need to do that here because I'm just going to delete this. But you'll want to do that so that people can see who owns the page, whose page is this. Otherwise, if you have a bunch of product pictures up when people first come to your like page, it just screams, I want to sell you stuff, and most people won't pay attention to it. Now, we as people love to buy things, but we don't like to be sold. So you want to make sure that your like page has the feel that you want it to have when people come into your living room. Okay? When they're coming into your like page, they're getting a sneak peek of your life. It's kind of like a reality show. just playing in pictures, and sometimes you'll upload some video and stuff like that, which is really great. But when we'll talk about that later about how the best way to upload, videos and stuff like that. So, but if we're all set here, I'm going to keep moving forward. Now, you definitely want your page as your favorite so that you can access it anytime. But honestly, if you need to look for your like page, I will show you how to put it on your about section of your personal page as well, so that you don't ever have to really look for it. You're just clicking on it from your personal page, and it makes it easy for other people to find you. So over here, we're going to talk about your audience. So locations, Beachbody coaching, and who you can work with, clients and potential coaches for your team, are United States and Canada currently. So you're going to want to put United States and then Canada in there, okay? And then age, this is where you want to kind of fine-tune it a little bit too into who you want to work with. It's going to be usually people around your age, a couple years younger to a few years older. So for me, I'm deliciously 40 this year. I turned 40. I know I don't look it. You don't have to tell me. So anyway, so I would probably do about 35, honestly. Sometimes I go lower, but most people that really come to my like page are within a few years of my age. So I'm comfortable with, and let's just go to 49, because this is going to help isolate too how your posts are shared and how people can see it. I leave gender open to all. However, I attract mostly women to my business personally, very few men. And actually in Beachbody, Beachbody's 80% women, 20% men. Mike, we need the men folk, so we're looking to you. We're
Working on it.
And because this business is amazing, it's so funny. Even in the top 10, it's usually 8 women and 2 men. So it's kind of the 80-20 rule all over the place. So if you, Mike, are uncomfortable working with women, totally put men. You can leave all. I remember when I was first starting as a coach, it was so weird when I got assigned a male client from the Beachbody Customer Lead Program, and he contacted me. I was like, what do I do now? It's a guy. I had no idea. I was so freaked out by it. Because I was like, I know how to help women, but how do I help this guy? And he keeps messaging me, and he keeps asking me stuff, right? It was so weird to me. So, in the end, it's like, they're the same. They just want help. They just, need direction and support. So, but it was totally creepy weird. Not creepy weird, but uncomfortable weird. Like, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help this person. So, just put one foot in front of the other. And this business is always learn as you go. So interests, what are you interested in? For me, oh yeah, I love Criminal Minds. Okay. Show, not the video game, the show. And I love the following. So, and I don't watch TV a lot, but when I do, it's on Netflix and I binge watch. So I don't know if it's on here. So maybe not. So what else do you like? What do you do in your spare time? Do you like Stephen King novels? Do you have, we have Corgi dogs. So we have Welsh Corgis. So sometimes I connect with other people because of the dog that they have, right? And we have 2 of them, so we really, really like them. And let's see what else it could be. It could be certain author that you like. It could be, are you into horse riding? Sheila loves horses. Are you into traveling? And all different things. You can start to type in some interests. Now, you can think a little bit more about this too and add more later, because you can always edit this. Mm-hmm. Okay? You can even browse and do suggestions. Could this be fitness, nutrition, whole foods, real food? Yeah, you can throw some of that stuff in, but throw things in that you personally like so that you're attracting people that have similar likes to you, and then it's just easier to help people. So you can save it or skip it. I'm going to save it for now. So hey, you have your like page. So this is going to give you a little bit of information on how to get around, but I'm just going to close that for right now. So you should already have your profile picture up, and right here is where you can add, go over this little camera here, add cover photo. This is the photo that you created, the Facebook cover photo you created on PicMonkey. on Monday. And one of our diamond coaches, Carrie Swain, did an awesome 16-minute video on how to use PicMonkey. So that's in Monday's post as well. So I hope that was super helpful for you. So far, everybody has loved it. So this is your like page. So is everybody set there and everybody have their photos uploaded? Their 2 photos.
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody else need a couple more minutes? Does that mean no, Sheila?
Looks like they're all okay.
Okay. Are they staring at you?
No.
Kidding. Because I can't see anybody, but this blank like page of mine, it's totally weird. So, all right. So what you want to do here is, I know somebody, okay, we want to go in here. If you want to, here's that part where you can change. I don't think it's there. I'm going to go to page. No, skip. Close.
I thought it was the description, like the short description and a long description.
Oh, sorry. So see, they move things. Settings used to be on the left, well, at least for me anyway. So, okay, click on settings. Let's see. Wait, page notifications, page roles. I'm going to just go under page info now.
Go back to your actual page, Carrie. It's on the left. Scroll down right there. I'm pointing like you can see me.
Did you really just point?
What I'm looking for is the part where they can change.
Right. See where it says about and the arrow's on the right? Click on that little arrow.
Hey. It's so weird when there's nothing written. It feels like I don't know where to go.
There's your edit.
I think the short description and the long description is what you change, right?
Yeah.
I love that you guys can't see my open mouth dropped, like, where the heck is it? Look.
Scroll down. See where it says hey?
Yep.
That's the short description. It gives you, like, I think that might be where if your page posts up, or pops up, or your like page for people to like it, that's the information that shows up because it's quick and to the point.
Yep, that's the 155 pager. I'm not looking for that. I was looking for the part where people can change the website address.
Scroll down.
Oh, it says you need at least 25 fans to have it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So once you guys see how I can go up here and highlight this page, I want you to do that, because what you're going to do is you're going to go over to our training page and you're going to give everybody your link. Everybody's going to like everybody's like page, which is going to help you get started. So I'm going to go over and just start a message. So you guys just do it underneath everybody's. This is going to help you. And once you get to 25, you'll be able then to go into your About section and change your web address, meaning, you know, if, like for me, it's Success with Carrie, facebook.com/Success with Carrie. But yet my page is called Motivated to Get Fit with Carrie Bojarski, because when I first did my first business center, my site was motivatedtogetfit.com. All right, let me go over here. So I've changed things since then. I actually created a new like page and merged the old one with the new one, because when we first started, we were told your like pages should just be your first and last name. But people got so confused over, well, why are you posting so much? Because they didn't realize one was a like page and one was a personal, because it was the same name. So I wanted to make it different. Post your like pages. Oh wait, I think Sarita already posted, so we'll just go with what she did. Link page. If Sarita started it. So everyone's just going to comment under Sarita's and add yours, and then you guys can like each other. So this is going to help get you started, so that you don't have a like page that has like 0 likes or you are the only liker. So this is going to help you move forward, and it's also going to help you see what other coaches are doing on their like pages.
How did you change the name of your like page again?
Say that again, Mike.
How did you change the name of your like page?
You can change the name of your like page before you have 100 likes. Once you have 100 likes, you cannot change it unless you create a new like page and merge the old with the new. Okay. But let me go. If I go to mine, like, it's so much easier for me because there's stuff on there. I feel so strange with like a blank one. Oh, okay, so it was Throwback Thursday. So here was one thing I found through my phone, so I threw that in there. You always want something personal. So where did I go? So here's mine. Loser, if you guys can see this, my little short thing. Loser of 75 pounds, wife, parent of one, fitness and motivational coach, mentor, and leader is what I have in mind. Let's see. How do you change the name of your like page? Wonder if that's in the About section.
Maybe.
Are you thinking you want to change yours right now? Or you might want to change it.
Yeah, I think, because right now it's my first and last name.
Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, you are
That's
going.
where it is, Carrie.
Yeah,
Where?
okay, I found it.
How? How did you find it? Tell us how you found it.
I found it under the About section again, and then
Okay.
where it says name.
Name, and then edit. Okay, perfect.
Got it.
And you don't have to know right now, but you know, whatever it is you want it to be. Oh boy, there's so many. Sarita's, gosh, Sarita has one that has some cool fitness names to it, and then her personal name is in there too. You want to have your name in there so people know, you know, they can search your name and bam, it's going to pop up. People know you. People love you, so you want to put your name in there. Now, this is a smart thing to do, because as you guys are connecting with people and sharing your journey, people love to see what you're up to, so they go to your like page, or they go to your Facebook page and they click on your About section, right? And they're like, what's so-and-so up to? So you want to definitely make sure that you have your websites. You don't have to have all of your websites. A long time ago when Beachbody got started, I mean, you still have your Ultimate Reset site, your Shakeology site, your Beachbody Coach site, but we put all of them out there. And honestly, I send very little people to my shake site now unless they want more recipes or they want to check out ingredient lists, stuff like that. I find it's a nice site to go to. But for you, I would definitely add in your website information, your Beachbody Coach site. And right here, you can edit your work. And what you want to do is put the name of your like page as a place that you work, because when that happens is it becomes clickable for people. And then when you're on your regular page, see how it shows your work and someone's looking at it and they can go, oh, and they're clicking. And then boom, there's your like page. Okay? Otherwise, people don't really know. Or if you say, hey, check out my like page for tips on or for some breakfast ideas. And because you are a big breakfast eater and now you've decided to make things a little cleaner, and you took your, greasy, favorites and made them healthier to where you still feel like they're decadent, but they're just better for your body. And if you say just go to my like page, people don't know where it's at, you're going to want to make sure that you're linking that in your post, or it's something that they can click on. So, and when I say link it in your post, that's when you put the @ symbol before the name of your like page, and it'll pop up as something clickable, not necessarily the link for it. So, all right, so that's that in terms of getting your like page started. And pretty much you're just going to be sharing your journey, sharing you. To give you an idea of what I've done, it's Throwback Thursday, so I did a Throwback Thursday on my personal page, and I did one on my business page. So this is my Throwback Thursday on my business page, and I did a personal Throwback Thursday because I had already talked a little bit about Shakeology this morning. I went to lunch with my daughter at school today. Some pictures there. So since I talked about Shakeology this morning, my Throwback Thursday was personal. All right. So on my regular personal page, see, nobody can see that because I can't for some reason. If you see that that's on there, that's there because I plan on doing a video, but I have it set only for me to look at. For some reason, my computer won't let any sound when I'm on YouTube come through, but if I play the YouTube video on Facebook, I can hear it. So that's why it's there. So here's my Throwback Thursday on my personal page. And it got 24 likes and 3 comments, and I shared it to our team page to show you guys what I did. So this is a picture from Coach Summit 2012 when the vegan chocolate just came out. So, and it was, Carl Deichler talked about doing, drinking his Shakeology every single day, right? And I wasn't doing a twerk video like Caleb Thomas did. But I thought, what do I have that I can throw up really quickly? Doesn't take a ton of time. So I have an album that shows from Beachbody Coach Summit. So I just went to that album and I'm like, oh, I want to use that picture. Took a screenshot, threw it up, of course, tagged Carl Deichler, tagged my like page, tagged my hubs. okay? Because then it just helps people see it more, and I like it. You always want to like it because when somebody likes your photo quickly after you put it up, Facebook's like, hey, she must have something to say. Let's let more people see it. People are liking it. So that's why I do that. I do the same thing on my like page. I'm going to go back there. So a little tip for you guys, when you are adding a post to your like page, you want to do your post, and then what I do is I like it as me. This is my like page. And then I like it as my personal page. Okay. Then I may, at that point in time, go in and tag myself and my husband. Or I might go, let me just see what happens and see how many people see it. Because now my like page has more people seeing things than my personal page because I started focusing on my like page more. So sometimes I kind of play around with it to see, let me just see what happens without the tag. So then later I might tag myself and my husband, but sometimes I do it right away. And how you can tag yourself is you do this, you're clicked on the picture, then you make everything blue, hit enter, okay, and then you're going to go to edit it, and that's where you can add people. Like if I wanted to add Sheila Murray, bam. But you don't want to tag just a bunch of people. You want to tag, like I tag my husband because I'm running the business, and I tag myself because then what happens when you tag from your like page and you tag the picture, it shows up in the feed again on Facebook, and people are like, oh, Mike was tagged in a picture. What's the picture? And they're clicking on it because we are voyeurs and we like to see what people are up to. So people do what you do. And so then we just kind of, want to help people see what we're putting out there so they get to know us, they get to know what we're doing, and get to know, what we're about. So Sheila, any like page stuff that you want to add, think is important for them to know right now? Things I missed?
Did you go over the call to action button?
Call to action button. Let me go over there. Oh, I didn't. Do you want to do that?
I mean, I can. I don't know. Let me look and see what I have on.
Sorry, I have to screen share, right? Okay, sorry. You guys have a call to action button. So when you click on it, it's going to allow you to. I'm gonna edit. It's going to allow you to edit your call to action. So you can change that to be something as a way for people to contact you. Okay. I don't play games. I've never played a Facebook game ever, ever, ever. You can do shop now and have people go and link it directly to your Beachbody site. You can do sign up and have people direct linked to your free sign up on your Beachbody site as well. There's an actual direct link for that. Or watch video. Maybe over the next week you decide to make a welcome video for people that are checking out your page. People like the videos. Now if you're scared and you think you're going to have diarrhea at the thought of making a video, no problem. All you have to do is we can, I would highly recommend this. If you want to do like a contact us or something, you want to keep it simple, if you want to keep it super simple, I would say do the sign up and then have people direct linked to your free membership sign up until you get a little bit more comfortable with that. Or if you want to go a step further, you can do a Google form, which is super easy to do. Google a YouTube how-to video on how to make a Google form. They're free. It's through Gmail. It's where you can actually have people fill in different things. I'll show you what mine looks like. I'm going to leave that there. Anyway, put your website in there that you want. It could be anything, a YouTube video. Next. Sorry, I'm going fast. So what do mine look like? A form. Like over here, this is another thing, but I'm just going to show you what my forms look like. Here is a Google form. Okay. This design is something you can pick already there for you. Okay. And this is stuff that you can add in the Google form. This is my way of, if people are struggling and looking for help and support, they can give me information. Okay. Tell me a little bit about you. Are you married? Have kids? Work? This is the form part. Okay. Getting to know them about their family, occupation, recreation. Okay. About their fitness and weight loss goals. Why do you want to work with me? And this is going to help you with understanding how you're reaching people. So I think that's a really important question. It could be, I met a guy who's really, really successful in our 21-day fix group. His name is Mitchell. He is a sergeant in the Army up in Syracuse, New York. And we connected on my like page. And the reason he connected with me was because he thought that my family and I were getting healthier together in a very interesting way. And it was just because I was posting pictures of like really weird pictures because I could barely fit my head in there. But Delaney was on the treadmill. Dan was working out beside me. You know what I mean? And it was just like we were all doing something. And he just started connecting. So we Facebook messaged, and then we got on the phone and talked a little bit. And then he signed up with a 21-day fix challenge pack, and he is crushing it. And he had a really bad addiction to soda, Mountain Dew specifically, and would have multiple, upwards of 6, 7, 8 per day. So he actually, as he was waiting for his challenge pack to come, his job in his head was to quit the soda, cold turkey, done. And he's done really, really well. So this is just a little bit more about what my form looks like. Yours doesn't have to be as long, but I figure that if people fill it out, those people are serious and, you know, somebody that I would be able to spend my time with, no problem. If they don't want to fill it out, then you know that they're not ready yet, and that's okay. Then they click submit. What's cool is all their information gets put on a nice Excel doc in Google for you, very organized. So you want to just make sure that you check that a couple times a week.
Does this automatically, once you sign up for this, will it how do you get it to be an option on your page? Does it tell you how to do that?
Yeah, Sheila, I went through a site that Sheila has, and she can post it on the training page. And
Okay.
these I made myself. Honestly, all I did is I went into here. This is how silly I am. Like I'm so like non-technical. I took a little screenshot of this area. Right? And then I went to PicMonkey, and I added a little stripe of pink, and then I put in my word over it, you know, just in their edit section. And then I was able to call this welcome, and I was able to call this you're invited. Here's mine for a sneak peek. Are you living the life you planned? Okay? And it gets people to think. And then they can give me a little bit of information, what interests you most about the sneak peek. Are you working with a coach? Because if they are working with a coach, then they would want to contact them about their sneak peek. So you want to make sure that you're honoring other people's businesses. So just some information there. You guys are always welcome to copy things exactly as I have it. You can take things out, do whatever you want, but that's just an idea. Now you can choose themes on your Google Forms, very easy here on the right-hand side, and then you can choose whatever you want. Those are just ones I personally liked. So, and don't think you have to do everything on your like page this week and have it completely done, because you don't. It's going to take you time. It's kind of like a blog, so to speak, but it's going to take you time to do things, and don't feel like you have to do it all today. The purpose of your like page is for you to have a forum to just start sharing you, the good, the bad, the ugly. You don't have to have a perfect journey. Not at all. Okay? It's something that you share, and something that you're honest with people about. And people that aren't perfect, which is everybody, will relate to you more when you share everything. You know, maybe you're sharing your weekly goals with people, because I highly recommend that. If you share your, you know, weekly, we'll share some information in there too this week on how to share as a new coach, what to share every single day, how to post, and all that kind of stuff. That's just super helpful for a new person. It gives you some direction, and it helps you remember how to share you and gives you that little bit of a reminder. So do I need to stay on screen share? Does anybody have any questions about anything before I move away from it?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
I just want to share that for the new coaches, like, I know leaving the training, sometimes you feel like, oh my God, I missed a lot of it, or I can't remember how to do this. This isn't my first time through this particular training. It's different. there's more information, but you can always, you know, ask questions. Anybody would be willing to help. Everybody's very nice. They don't have a problem helping you and getting you to where you need to be. And if there is a training on there, all you have to do is ask to join it, just to kind of get like a refresher or whatever it is that you want to get out of it, because I was excited to to do this again, just because I knew there was stuff that I didn't quite catch. You know, I have questions. You know, I'm still fairly new, so it's nice to have the ability to, you know, contact somebody else and have help.
Yeah. And this is always a learn as you go business. I'm still asking questions because I have goals and places I want to go that I've never been before. So what do? I ask the people who have. What do you do? What's your best practices? What do you recommend for A, B, C, or D? I remember the time that I actually self-sabotaged myself before I became Diamond. It was 2 weeks before I actually hit Diamond where I decided, I didn't realize it at the time, but I stopped doing the action steps that would move me forward, and I realized it was because I was so afraid that once I reached Diamond, which I wanted so bad, because it was such this, you know, glorified leadership position, it was like you made it if you made Diamond. That's how I felt. Like, Carrie, you finally made it if you made Diamond. But I stopped myself because it was almost like an oh shit moment where, what the heck do I do when I get there? Because people are going to expect me to know what to do and how to teach them how to have a successful business, but I don't feel like I really know how to do it. So it stopped me in my tracks. Total self-doubt. And it was 2 weeks, and I remember it. And something came into my head, a thought, and it was just, Carrie, focus on the action steps and the results will come. You don't have to know. You don't have to have all the answers. And when there's a next training that's shared, you just direct people to it. That's all you got to do. You just be a director. So that's what you guys are going to do too. You don't have to wait to grow your business till you feel like you get a grip of everything, because honestly, you never will. You'll be super confident in what you're doing, but you're going to have a yearning to learn more, and so you're going to have questions. So what you do is you lean on the team. It's a teamwork, team approach, and you lean on the team. And when there's a next training, which is the first Monday of every single month, you just hook up your new coaches to that training. Now, in the meantime, your new coaches can check out what's in the online office. There's Getting Started Right training, okay, and new coach training. That's all set up for people based on rank. That's where they can get started, okay? We also, as a team, have a 30-day video training that myself, my success partner Danielle Melanson from Canada, and my success partner Stacy Booth from Arizona did to make our workload less. You know, we shared the video, so we each made 10, but there's videos that are going to help you all move forward, or your team, if they sign up in between times that we have group trainings. So, but we don't want to hold you too much longer because this first one is always the longest call. Always, always. Mike's like, whoa, good thing. Good to know. Good to know. You're so staying awake, so awesome. Like I see.
Yeah, it's my bedtime.
What's that?
It's my bedtime.
Yeah, seriously, yeah. I'm always ready for bed at 7:30, and I'm like, oh wait, I got a call. You know. So, all right. So thank you guys for being on. If you don't have any questions, we're done for the night. But make sure we do only have 3 posts every single week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's it. So basically, don't feel like you're behind. If life happened, life happens all the time. You know, we're all busy. Just make sure for yourself you get everything done by Sunday, so that whatever's done in that week, you're done and ready to start your new week on Monday. So you don't feel behind, because it can make you feel like you're never going to be able to catch up, even though you can. So if you give yourself a deadline, that's why we give deadlines. Monday posts should be done by Tuesday at midnight to keep you in a regimen, because it's so easy not to work from home, but it is also very easy at the same time. So we're trying to give you a little bit of a schedule when we give a deadline, okay? The deadline is for you, so you guys have things done for the call on Thursday. But if you just can't, still show up to the call anyway, but just make sure for yourself you get things done by that Sunday so you're ready to go for the next week, okay?
Oh, guess what I did just before we leave? So how's about I signed Stephanie and completely forgot to tell her that she gets paid if she sells something? So we were talking, and I said it, and she was like, wait, I get paid? I'm like, yeah. Didn't I tell you? Didn't you set up your checking? She was like, no. So she just got her check in the mail today.
Oh, what a
She
nice
told me that I get paid after I sell two challenge packs.
But
Oh,
I.
you probably because Sarita started like a flipping rock star and sold 2 right out of the get-go. So she's probably like, you got to sell 2. That's so funny. But really, honestly, like if you make $4.99 in a week, Beachbody's cutting you a check. Now, you might want to set up your direct deposit because Beachbody will charge $2.50 per check. You want the direct deposit to save you money. But that
She started it. She did it.
put it down as a tax
Yes,
write-off.
I did.
And I still
I did it as soon as I found out.
All right. Good thing. Yeah, girl, you get paid.
That says, honestly,
Where's my money?
I think that says a lot, though, the fact that you signed up as a coach doing it so that you could help people and you didn't realize you were getting paid. That, to me,
Right?
I'm good with that. You just keep doing what you're doing, but we'll still pay you.
That's how I know she's in it for the long haul.
Right?
I am.
Good for you. All right, that's because you all want to go to the Diamond Retreat in a warm location. I'm just going to say,
Yes.
I'm finalizing things tomorrow, and I'm so super excited. Like, I can't even get over it. Okay, that's all I'm going to
So
say.
you have to be diamond in order to go on that retreat?
You do. I will have all the details. It's for our whole entire team. And there's space for 25. That's all I'm going to say. Otherwise, I'll say too much. Space
Well,
for
I'm going, so.
doable for everybody on this call? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, my God. Okay. All right.
Let's get off the call before she starts telling.
I know. That's why I'm not very good. On the computer, I can be like, okay, details June 1st. But in person, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm bad. All right. We're going to end the call on that note. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys on Facebook. We enjoy getting to know a little bit more about you, your stories, and you guys are getting to know the team. This is your learning class. Connect with each other, like each other's Facebook pages, friend each other. This is your support network right now. So, congratulations on being here and getting your first call and training call all done. Have a great night, you guys. Sheila and I are really, really excited for doing this with us.
All right, thank you.
Good night.